in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang.
Wow, these are actually pretty good seats in the house.
You could say that again.
I hear this movie is a 4.9999999999999 star rated movie, so I better get the best out of my $72 to see this movie. Oh good, it's starting.
I'm scared of this logo.
Me too.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, seriously, what's this? I thought this was gonna be a good anime movie, but the lady singing this mid-movie song sounds like she just lost a family member. It said it was 4.99999999999 stars. I feel ripped off.
Sir, would you mind shutting up? I don't care if you think the song is bad, but the rest of us want to hear the movie.
I don't care. I'll be as loud as I want, and I'll have you know that I'm Dennis Stevenson from Dennis Stevenson's Get Ungrounded Trivia. And if you don't shut up, I'm going to ground you for all of eternity.
Yeah. Well, sir, I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to escort you and your party out of the theater.
Oh my god, you look just like me. You are grounded for 75849598957579835948888 eternities. Go home and go to your room now.
Yeah.
So, I was thinking it'd be fun to have our own movie nights after going to the theater because we both like anime and hentai. We could watch anime movies late at night for all we care.
That's an excellent idea. Let's do it. We should watch them on the basement TV so we don't wake up our family.
We should start tomorrow night.
That was a good lasagna, or the American way of saying it is lasagna. Okay, it's 8 p.m. family. Stephanie, you should get to bed. You have driver's ed tomorrow at 7 o'clock a.m. Well, I'm gonna listen to a 3 hours long podcast on Tartaria and the mud flood. I guarantee I won't get cancer from it. Oh my God. I feel like absolute shit right now after listening to that podcast. That Tartaria podcast was cancerous as hell. I didn't understand any of it, and he was talking way too slow, like in a voice you'd hear in church. Well, I guess the only thing I can do now is take a hike and forget any of this nonsense happened. Oh my God, I feel so sick right now that I can almost hear anime music. No Judy, I can't possibly smoke any meth, crack, or cocaine. You know, I've been researching a lot of this Tartaria stuff and it's very interesting and creepy. According to Wikipedia, it was a blanket term used in Western European literature and cartography for a vast part of Asia bounded by the Caspian Sea, the Ural Mountains, the Pacific Ocean, and the northern borders of China, India and Persia, at a time when this region was largely unknown to European geographers. The active use of the toponym, place name, can be traced from the 13th to the 19th centuries. In European sources, Tartary became the most common name for Central Asia that had no connection with the real polities or ethnic groups of the region until the 19th century. European knowledge of the area remained extremely scarce and fragmentary. In modern English-speaking tradition, the region formerly known as Tartary is usually called Inner or Central Eurasia. Much of this area consists of arid plains, the main nomadic population of which in the past was engaged in animal husbandry. Ignorance surrounding Tartary's use as a place name has spawned conspiracy theories including ideas of a hidden pasture and mud floods. Such theories assert that Tartary, or Tartaria, was a lost civilization with advanced technology and culture. This ignores the well-documented history of Asia, which Tartary refers to. 2. In the present day, the Tartary region covers a region spanning from central Afghanistan to northern Kazakhstan, as well as areas in present Mongolia, China and Russian Far Eastern Chinese Tartary. Knowledge of Manchuria, Siberia and Central Asia in Europe prior to the 18th century was limited. The entire area was known simply as Tartary and its inhabitants Tartars. 3. In the early modern period, as understanding of the geography increased, Europeans began to subdivide Tartary into sections with prefixes denoting the name of the ruling power or the geographical location. Thus, Siberia was Great Tartary or Russian Tartary, the Crimean Khanate was Little Tartary, Manchuria was Chinese Tartary, and Western Central Asia, prior to becoming Russian Central Asia, was known as Independent Tartary. 3, 4, 5, by the 17th century. However, largely under the influence of Catholic missionary writings, the word Tartar came to refer to the Manchus and the lands they ruled as Tartary. I made an awful mistake listening to that podcast last night. I fell asleep sick and it was cancerous. I couldn't understand a thing. The guy sounded like he was from a church.